The PPPC has mastered the art of keeping Guyanese divided along racial lines for decades, because a divided Guyana is easier to control. Every time people start waking up, they play the same old game. They make Indo-Guyanese think Afro-Guyanese are the enemy, and Afro-Guyanese think Indo-Guyanese are the enemies. Because early on, the PPPC realized that if they can do this here, that they can maintain power. Meanwhile, it's the same set of people that continue to sign these billion-dollar deals, handing out contracts to friends and families, while we are left fighting for crumbs. Recently, we saw what happened on the campaign trail with President Irfan Ali, where he promised a cash grant to Guyanese by Christmas if they behave themselves. And he had it like the manner in which he said it, it was so condescending and disrespectful to Guyanese. And then Vikram Bharat came out and he said, oh, it's a failed model. And then Vice President Jagdeo jumped in and said, don't worry, you'll get it over the next 5 years. Guys, that's not leadership. That's manipulation. And what that's been doing, it's keeping us distracted. It's been making us argue with each other and staying at each other's necks instead of holding these leaders accountable and asking where the oil money is really going. Where is this oil money really going? But here's the truth. The real power isn't in the PPPC or the APNU. It's in us. Once we stop seeing race and start seeing reality, everything changes. Because the fight was never between Indo and Afro-Guyanese. It's between the people and the few people who profit from our division. The day Guyanese unite, no government can play us against each other. That's the day corruption collapses and true freedom begins. A united Guyana is the one thing they fear. Don't forget that. A united Guyana is the one thing they fear. Let me know what you guys think. The PPPC has mastered the art of keeping Guyanese divided along racial lines for decades, because a divided Guyana is easier to control. Every time people start waking up, they play the same old game. They make Indo-Guyanese think Afro-Guyanese are the enemy, and Afro-Guyanese